Right.
Hello.
So
Yeah,
we
we're
live.
ready. We're
Yeah.
live. We are live.
Yeah. Well, let's jump right
This,
into this instead of waiting on people to come on board.
yes.
I hate all that space and waiting on people to come on board. They can listen to the replay or whatever. But topic today is, hold on a second. World-class performers understand healthy dissatisfaction upgrades their belief. A world-class performer understands healthy dissatisfaction will upgrade their belief.
Mhm.
Now I'm gonna talk about that in a second, but I want you to talk about it. Tell me what you got from that.
Well, um, healthy dissatisfaction doesn't necessarily mean that you're unhappy. It means that you have gotten to a point that you feel like you need to grow. You may not be reaching what goals you have and dreams that you have. And you have to feel that first. Like you have to get uncomfortable where you are. So I, I think a lot of things hold people where they are. Sometimes it's because they like the people that they work with. The environment may be fun and it's scary to step out of that comfort zone. But if you want more of what you have, then you have to get out of your comfort zone. And so you have to be dissatisfied with where you are, maybe with yourself, in your what level of development you have. And so it doesn't necessarily mean being, oh, I just hate my job. Um, so I think that that's what healthy dissatisfaction is. Um, we have all other kinds of dissatisfaction that are not healthy. Um, so that's what it means to me.
You froze a couple of times, but
Okay.
we got the point. Like you freezing now, like you just it's like you just so I got a little here, this is a little knowledge, a little wisdom right here. So I keep, I don't know if I'm agree with this or not. I keep playing with it, but I might have cut it off. I don't know.
It's a lot to keep up with.
I think it could grow, but I just I don't know if I like it or not. But
Mm-hmm.
all right, so when I'm thinking about healthy dissatisfaction, upgrades belief, I'm just thinking about dissatisfaction because if you look at everybody who's become successful or that did some kind of out of the box type or had some kind of out of the box success, like something where most people don't think that you would win, some places where people don't think that it can, you have a chance of being successful, you have to be dissatisfied. Because if you're not dissatisfied, you know, and a healthy dissatisfaction, meaning that you just frustrated and like you don't like the situation anymore. You're like, I gotta do something different. And if you're not dissatisfied, most of the time you're not gonna take on that task. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I talk about when people get divorces, they just dissatisfied with the situation. They just drive past the house, don't want to go in the house. Or the
Yes.
job. They just drive past the job, don't want to go in the job.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're not dissatisfied with your situation and you comfortable with it, or you can just keep, taking that pounding every single day,
Mm-hmm.
then nothing's gonna change. You're gonna have to be. I always give the two examples of Mothers Against Drunk Drivers, and that's what MAD stands for, where the lady who started that, she had 3 kids that were
Oh,
hit by drunk drivers. And finally, that one day, and the last kid that was hit, she said, I'm going to stop right here and we're going to do something about this. I'm going to put my foot down right here and we're going to start this organization called MAD, Mothers Against Drunk Drivers. And that organization has become huge. But if she wasn't dissatisfied, let's say that a couple of childs had been, and she's like, a couple of kids have been hit by cars. She's like, okay, these guys are, but then the third one,
right.
or
So that.
Rosa Parks, when she got on the bus in Montgomery, and she was so tired that she didn't want to move that day. they go to the back and can't do it anymore. I just can't. And I'm not getting up.
Mm-hmm.
And that dissatisfaction, pretty much, and I understand it was somebody else before that, but I think that dissatisfaction pretty much kicked off that civil rights movement there because of her not moving. And that, and, you know, that, the whole thing of being comfortable is not going to do it. I think a lot of times we'll get comfortable with being comfortable. So you have to be dissatisfied. You have to be frustrated. Now, a healthy dissatisfaction is good because, you know, if it's not healthy, I guess it could be something where, you know, you come in with the faux.
Right. Exactly.
Kicking the door, swinging the 4-4.
Yes.
You know, if
And
it ain't healthy,
spewing
but if you
poison.
healthy, if it's a
Yeah.
healthy, like a frustration type, then your things will happen for you because you're gonna stop right there and start doing it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that definitely happened for me, leaving the hospital. I mean, it was quite comfortable there as far as I know what I'm doing. I like the doctors that I was working with, but that wasn't allowing me to be an entrepreneur. Um, Staying there and, spreading my wings and trying new things. And so, it took me a bit. Um, I actually wanted to go out 5 years before, and I found a way to stay. And I think I convinced myself because the work was so good, and like I liked what I was doing and what have you. But I was really dissatisfied. Like by the time I was ready to go, I had to leave. I had to leave, and that was good. I mean, that I branched out on my own. Now, a lot of people will say, because I don't do traditional medicine anymore. Um, why would you do that? You're a doctor, you're an MD. Why would you stop seeing the kids, as a pediatrician? But my mindset had changed as to what I wanted to do. My dreams were different. Um, and so I was really dissatisfied because I couldn't even do my own thing. I'm following somebody else's rules in the big corporate structure, the
Right.
hospital. So definitely that was important to, make me uncomfortable like the eagle makes the nest uncomfortable for the chicks to get out and fly. Otherwise, if it stays comfortable, then they won't even learn how to fly. They won't even try because they're too comfortable, you
Right.
know? And yeah, so I think it's an important aspect of, you know, being successful and even trying for success, because
Mm-hmm.
that's the part people don't want to do. What if what if it
Yeah.
doesn't work?
Well, if it
But
does.
what if it does?
Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly, and that's the part you got to see. So yeah, definitely important.
All right. So that's our question for the day. And do you have a sponsor of this show or no
uh
sponsor? If you don't
Sponsor.
have one, we'll sponsor one next time.
Yes.
Okay. That's good. Well, all right. So we kept that under 9 minutes, look like, and we'll be back maybe today. We'll do another one.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, we'll do
Sounds
another
good.
one today in the
Yeah.
next 2 or 3 hours and get some more questions. People, please comment. Give your opinions of what we just talked about.
Hmm.
That's what it's about. All right.
Yes. All right. See you later.
All right.